So this is the reason why you have three names. So there was A, and people named their children after these names. So say you named your kid A, well, if that you're from that source and you tend to have more male children than female children, if you have these Shamo that you're descended from, then you want to make sure that your children are the only ones descended from them, so that way you get preferential treatment. And Ani was a guy that was named that was from Aya, and this Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. Now I've got 36 keys. You go look at the Keys of the Kingdom video. But this is the 4 keys that Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda was devouring about. Somewhat. Now, you create a system so people can't name themselves after the source name. And then you get people to worship those names. So there's certain names where people, like Ra and On had the name, but they weren't, there was an On that was descended from an Aya, but there was also an On that had all 4 names. And so did Ra. And so did, and Joe had some names, and Yo had some names, and Yahweh was pretty much the only name on this planet that was descended from Yah. Now, besides that, some people might be wondering what's going on with Huang Di. Well, Huang Di was a worshiper of Tien. I believe that he was the head of that, so he has his own mind, but it's not as aggressive as Aya. So Aya is probably going to beat this mind. However, if you look over here, if you name your children after Aya, you'll find a lot more things flowing your way. Also, I recommend that a lot of people also don't know is that descending from this was another guy, and that guy was called God. Now, most of you keep talking about your God, but actually, you're talking about a descendant from that era. And it's all about language and repetition. So if you're not connected to Aya, then you're not going to have that kind of influence.